My name is Miss Taylor Lanning, and I student taught in kindergarten. As an educator, I believe it is my job to prepare my students for a successful life. Not only will I prepare my students for the next grade level and high school graduation to come, but I will teach my students the value of character and perseverance. Preparing my students to become 21st century learners requires me to engage students with the state standards, teach my students how to use critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and instill cooperative learning in my classroom in order for students to learn how to work well with others. Finally, my job as a teacher is to tailor my instruction and use research-based methods of differentiation in my lesson plans to best meet the needs of each one of my students.
Roll to number 3. Who can raise their hand and tell me what sign we're going to use now? Who can raise their hand? River, thank you for raising your hand. What sign? 2 plus 3. What do I write now? Equals. Raise your hand if you can help me, Colton. Hold it up so they can see. You roll to number 2. Michael, come here. Roll it just like this. Roll to number 3. How many do we have all together?
1, 2,
Kyrie, thank you for raising your hand.
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Have a seat. Put the dice back up there for me.
It's the best.
My reason for teaching comes from my passion for children and belief that all students are capable of surpassing obstacles and learning to the best of their ability when they are motivated to try their absolute best. I will provide a safe and nurturing learning environment where students will feel comfortable to express their thoughts and feelings.
Why can't we just keep our baskets?
Because I don't want you playing in your baskets.
Oh, my shoestring is stuck. Here, put my phone back in the basket.
Good job, Jaquel. Okay. Point to box 2. Michael, can you have a seat for me?
I'm stuck.
Why are you stuck? Uh-oh. Here, let me help you.
No, because
His shoe is stuck. Look at me. Okay, I need you to stand up really carefully. I'm going to take it out. There you go. Now, this won't happen if you're in your bottom or on your bottom. Sit down. This won't happen to you either if you're on your bottom.
yeah, that's heavy.
Okay, point to box 2. We're going to find the word that says facts. What do you hear at the beginning of facts? I'm going to write the letter F. Bless you. Do you want a tissue? What do you hear next? A. Good job. Bless you, Sophia. What about the N? Good girl. Sophia's on the ball today. It's her birthday, too. Find the word facts.
I don't have it.
Yes, you do. I spy it. I spy it.
Students will be required to treat themselves, their teacher, and their peers with respect. Students will be expected to give me their all and to never give up because persistence is the key to success. Students will feel challenged, encouraged, and most importantly, supported by their teacher. In order to feel support at home as well, there will be an effective form of parent-guardian communication in my classroom. I strongly believe that keeping the parent-guardian on board of their child's education is the best way to help the student reach their fullest potential. See if you like dogs or cats better. You only get to vote once, okay? I don't want to hear your voice. You show me with your hand. If you like dogs better than cats, raise your hand. Don't talk, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. This is the word dogs. D-O-G-S.
logs. I'm drawing 10 tally marks.
For students to reach their maximum potential, they need to be able to understand what they are being taught. There are different types of learners: kinesthetic learners, auditory learners, visual learners, and learners that may have a combination of different types of learning styles. As an educator, it is my job to discover which ways each of my students learn and understand best. It is part of my role to know each of my students' strengths and weaknesses, which students work better independently, and which students perform better when working with others, and which students need an extra push or to hear words of encouragement in a particular area. In order to tailor my instruction to meet my students' needs, I will use research-based methods such as using manipulatives for a more hands-on learning experience, songs or plaques for auditory learners, and interactive technology for a more visual learning approach.
1 for me. 1 for me. 1 for Jaquel. 1 for me. 1 for Jaquel. 1 for me. I have 4. You only have 3. Is this a fair share number? No. 117 is an odd number. Everyone say odd. Odd. We can't fill doubles with an odd number. Okay, sitting nice and quiet. Come count our yellow towel for your classmates. Ready? Count. You see 3 cubes. You see 3 cubes?
Yeah.
Katie, I want you to go build me a tower over there that's taller. See that tower? You see it? She's going to build me a tower that's taller. Will her tower have more cubes or less cubes?
More.
More cubes. I wonder how many she's going to pick.
I think she's got 10 or 11, 12, 13. No, RC.
Okay, let's see how many she built. You're trying to trick me? Okay. Give Katie a thumbs up. Her red tower is taller than my yellow tower. Katie, how many cubes did you put on your red tower? If there are 3 cubes on my yellow tower and 6 cubes on her red tower, is her tower taller or shorter? Taller. Is my tower taller or shorter?
Shorter.
Anthony J. D'Angelo once said, "Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow." I believe that getting students excited and interested in learning is the most important role of a teacher, because a motivated student will be much more successful than a student who is unenthusiastic about learning something new. I plan to teach lessons that are centered on student involvement in order to have an energetic and motivated classroom environment. I will incorporate global awareness and diversity within my lessons to accommodate each student's interest.
Your hand is sitting on your bottom. Thank you. What's the name of our president right now? President
Obama.
Obama. Good job. Can everybody take a look up there? Do you see the chart up there?
Yes.
Do you see at the top that man?
Yes.
That's President Obama. Here in America. Listen. Yes, he is on the news. Listen to me.
He's not there.
In America, you're allowed to be president for 8 years at the most.
No.
8 years.
No.
Every 4 years, there's an election. Who knows what an election is?
No.
Michaela. Yes, there's a new president. How do you think that they figure out who the new president's going to be? Josiah. Most importantly, no student will leave my classroom without knowing the importance of persistence, what it means to be respectful, and that they are loved and believed in by their teacher.